Hi, OneSource team. My name is Christian, and as I mentioned on the call earlier, I help businesses get a lot more clients in the door. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. And the things that I do are things that you can do yourselves. So I'm also going to show you what Google sees on your website, how many people Google is sending you on a monthly basis. I'll show you some of the competition that you have online and some of the potential that there is out there to really drive a lot of business, a lot of people looking to purchase your services from Google to your website on a monthly basis. So clearly, Google's going to come onto your website. They're going to read through the content of your website so they know what it's all about, the services that you provide, etc. So that when somebody jumps onto Google and types in, pool maintenance services in Conroe, Google knows which websites to put up to the top of the search results. So the content of your website is absolutely critical. Right now, the recommended amount of content on your homepage is between 1,500 and 2,000 words. And I ran a count on you guys, you have 539. So that would be the first main thing you could do, is really build out the content on your homepage and on all of your service pages as well. But it's very important what you put in that content for Google to see it. So this is the main software that we use for our SEO, our search engine optimization. It's called Ahrefs, and we plugged in your website into the system. And you can see that Google is recognizing 213 keywords on your website. And a keyword is just another way of saying a Google search term, right? When somebody Googles landscaping services in the Woodlands, that's considered a keyword. So because of those 213 keywords that you're being recognized for by Google, they're sending you guys 38 people per month on average. And if we take a look at what those keywords are, OneSource pool and lawn service, OneSource pest control. So these are the keywords over here. The volume is the approximate monthly search volume for that keyword. The traffic is the amount of people that you're getting for each of those keywords on a monthly basis. And then position is where you are in the Google search results when somebody Googles OneSource pool, for example. So you can see that your main ones are tied into your company name, which is great. You have brand awareness. But ideally, you want to have what we call buyer intent keywords, which is not necessarily somebody Googling your company name, but they're Googling a service that you provide, and it's tied into a city or location that you serve. So I highlighted Woodland's landscaping as the first example of a buyer intent keyword. Somebody's just wanting that service in the Woodlands. And there's 250 monthly searches for that, and you guys are only capturing 2 of those people because you're down at position 15. Same thing for landscaping the Woodlands. 200 monthly search volume, you're only getting 2 traffic. So these are the buyer intent keywords that you want to incorporate into that 1,500 words on your homepage and as you build out your service pages and location pages on your website. Now, I'll just give you an idea of some of the competition. Here you have Chase Pest and Termite Control, and they're being seen for 44 keywords, but they're getting 120 people from Google every month. And if you take a look at it, once you get past their company name, you have Pest Control Conroe, Texas. There's 250 monthly searches, and they're capturing 10% of that. They're getting 25 people. Pest Control Conroe, Texas, 150 monthly searches. Again, they're getting about 10% of that as well. So these are the buyer intent keywords that you want to target for each of the services that you provide. And then I wanted to give you an idea on landscaping and lawn care. So there's Seguras, right? They're getting recognized for 39 keywords. So they're getting almost 140 traffic per month from Google. And again, the keywords are those buyer intent, landscaping Conroe, Texas, 100 searches. They're getting 44 of those. So if you combine all the different services that you provide with all of the different cities that you will provide those services in, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of monthly searches. And there's no reason that within 90 to 120 days we couldn't have a huge amount of those coming onto your website. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you, was content and keywords. Next, if we take an actual Google search for Conroe Lawn Service as an example, when you get to the section here with a little map on the side, this is called the Google Map Pack. And these 3 websites for these 3 companies are going to receive a ton of traffic from people that have Googled Conroe Lawn Service. And one of the main ways to rank up high in the Google Map pack section is via citations. Citation is where your business name, phone number, and address are listed in online directories like yellowpages.com. So the tool that we use to analyze citations is this whitespark.ca. And you can see you guys at One Source Residential have 33 citations. So you're listed in 33 places online. And I'll tell you that as far as landscaping companies go, 60 is about the upper limit that people have, that businesses have. So if you were to go out and get 100 to 150 citations, then you're going to be way above the competition as far as that goes. And that's the idea with all of this stuff. You don't want to just match what the competition is doing, but you want to do a lot better than them, and that's going to help you rank up much quicker. The last thing I'll show you is something called backlinks. So a backlink is essentially where you have a third-party website that is pointing or linking back to your website. And it's very important to have quality backlinks, because you can get spammy or junky ones for cheap off the internet, but they actually hurt your rating as far as Google's concerned. Now, you guys have 9,000 backlinks, which is a huge number, from only 49 different websites. So you definitely want to go in and do an analysis of those backlinks and make sure that none of those are spammy. But to give you an idea, Chase Pest Control, they have 36 backlinks from 25 different websites. And Seguros has 151 from 102. So the idea would be to go in, take a look at which backlinks these other companies have. Make sure you get rid of any of the junk backlinks you may or may not have. I'm not saying that you do. And then make sure you grab all of the powerful backlinks from real quality websites that these other companies have and beat them out. So by doing that, again, you're going to outrank them. So those are the three things in summary: your content with those buyer intent keywords, and get your backlinks and citations up. A lot of times we find business owners are too busy running their businesses, or they don't have the know-how to put this stuff into effect. And of course, there's a bunch of other things that we can do, other tips and tricks, if you will, to drive a lot of that business to your website. So if it's something you'd like to discuss further with us, our website is digitaltechmarketing.com. The phone number to call is 832-284-6688, and you can ask for Christian. I appreciate your guys' time today to watch this video. Thank you.